7 weather forecast. How's it looking out there, Josh?
Yeah, it's looking a little bit on the warm side, a little bit on the muggy side here for this evening. Did make it up to 80 degrees earlier. Low temperature this morning was at 58. The sunrise tomorrow will be at 6:27 a.m. And I think we'll see at least some of that sun, but the clouds I think are going to be with us to start the day. Monday looks mostly cloudy on the muggy side as well. Probably a better chance for seeing some sunshine going into later Tuesday. Really, it's a seasonable and reasonable start to the week. As far as air quality is concerned, today actually we had moderate air quality because there was a little bit of wildfire smoke in the sky. But what I can tell you is that that is now long gone. As we go into your Monday, we will find at least some partial sunshine later into the afternoon with temperatures into the mid-70s. One thing you'll note is a little bit of a northerly breeze, so it will start to dry out, I think, as the afternoon wears on. As far as beach and boating is concerned, if you have some time that you can spend out and about tomorrow on Lake Erie, water temperature is still like bath water. The wind will start to come in out of the north in the afternoon, and you know, we really are lucky. Look at how much of the nation is broiling. It's 78 right now here in Buffalo, but it's 90 in Omaha, and they've had day in and day out of triple-digit heat in places like Dallas. Right now, Southern California is getting a tropical storm, so we really have to count our blessings. Again, humidity levels are a little on the higher side right now, but they drop in a big way tomorrow afternoon, and they stay on the lower side heading into Tuesday and Wednesday. They will climb as we go into the latter part of the week. As far as rain chances are concerned tomorrow, very, very tiny chance of a shower midday as that cold front comes on through. Right now on Skywatch 7, mostly cloudy, but just basically mid and high level clouds. We're at 78 degrees right now, that wind coming in out of the west at 15 miles per hour. And there is Hillary schlepping its way up the Southern California coast. Heavy rain over the Intermountain West. Riverside County reporting flooding. Rainfall reports already in excess of 4 inches. And in the higher terrain east of San Diego, they have had wind gusts in excess of 80 miles per hour. Talked to my brother earlier today. He says it's just pouring there in Dana Point right now, and they're going to be in it for several hours to come as the storm remains a tropical cyclone. Temperatures here as we go through the night tonight, slowly dropping back in through the 70s. Again, tomorrow starts a little on the cloudy side. We'll have filtered starlight tonight. The overnight low at 65. There's your forecast for tomorrow. Lancaster checking in with a high of 73. We should make it up to 76 in West Seneca. 77 should do it in Jamestown. 78 in Olean. Have a check of that Super 7-day forecast again. Normal highs right now are in the upper 70s. We're kind of living there over the course of the next few days. Next chance for some scattered showers and thunderstorms, probably not till the end of the week when those turn warmer and a little stickier. And then once that front comes through on Friday, look how it cools down for the weekend. Lewiston Jazz Fest taking place might not get beyond 70. So when you think again about how much of the nation is just roasting right now, we are really, really fortunate.